that doubt in Christianity, as you said, that people can doubt in Christianity. This is why Christianity is no more. In the West, it's gone. It's declined. Churches are empty. People are leaving Christianity. People don't believe in the shenanigans Christianity preaches, the Trinity. People cannot believe in that. People have rationality. That's why Islam is the fastest. Go to any mosque, it is full. Go on Friday, you will see young.
Sad.
Why is that sad? That's a good thing. People believe in God. They have hope in God. They believe in an entity who's up there taking care of us. In Christianity, people are losing it. They are running away from it. They're becoming atheists. And when they go to atheism, they realize, hold on a second, this simply cannot be an accident. All of this, the universe cannot just pop into existence by a mere chance. So how long have you been coming to the park?
I was here 30, 40 years ago as
Okay.
well.
So if you have been coming recently.
Just say, why do you all spend your life, why is it so important that you read the Bible? If you don't like it, why do you bother with it?
No, we love it. I love the Bible.
But why do you pull it?
Why
do you use it against Christians?
I'm answering your question.
Are you trying to upset Christians?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely. We actually have a lot of sympathy for Christians.
Oh, that's
this
nice.
This is why we come here. This is why we come here, so that we can share our religion with the Christians.
So that all the Muslims can laugh.
Sorry, all the Muslims what?
Laugh.
No, they're not laughing.
They do.
Who's laughing now?
Not
when something's funny, they laugh.
Do it, yeah.
No, we all have
the
sense of
things
humor.
that are funny,
We all have a sense of humor. You do, right? Do you not laugh?
Humor.
Okay.
Humor. Go on, yeah.
Yeah. So when we come here, we don't come here to hate on Christians. No, absolutely not. We come here to have conversations, so that we can explain our faith. But sometimes what happens, Christian missionaries here in the park, they come and attack our faith using lies.
Don't use the word attack. It's not.
No, they do attack.
You call
they
it
do attack. Oh, absolutely, they do attack.
Well, if you
they do attack.
You standing there, you are attacking what somebody else believes.
No, I'm not.
If somebody is not a Muslim, they're attacking you. But if you say anything to
them,
let
me explain what attack is and what a conversation is. Okay, criticism and attacking are two different things. When someone criticizes my faith, I am more than happy to explain to them why their criticism may be valid or not valid. Attack is when someone insults your prophet, your God, your religion, calls you a bunch of barbarians and all those things. We have had all these things here in the park. So we come here, when we get attacked, we respond. We respond, not attacking, but responding with due knowledge, with due respect. Okay, here, when people criticize us, I mean, you are most welcome to criticize my religion. You can talk about my religion, and I will try my best to explain to you. Yeah.
I have never heard a Muslim to really, if you like, I've left them and say, well, I have actually, because my neighbour is a Muslim. He's a very good man.
Yes.
He doesn't understand half of what Muslims think.
What do you think we think?
He's a good Muslim. He can't understand the actions of Muslims.
What are they?
He would like what you're doing.
Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing?
Because you see to spend. Why do you waste your life? If more important, life is very short. You must look through Bible. You look through the Bible. You look through this. But you pick out points so that you can attack another person's belief.
No.
You're weakening it.
So
what are you doing there then?
We have been told by God. We believe Quran.
Well, you see, that's questionable because you won't even. I just heard somebody say it's a fact.
Yeah.
God is a fact.
Yeah, we believe that.
No, that's a belief.
Yeah, no, I have evidence for that.
No,
I can show you the evidence.
Not for God.
Yes, I can. We can have a conversation.
You can't see God.
No, you don't have to see something. You don't have to see to believe something exists.
No, a belief is not a fact.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Go on then.
I'm
not an expert.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I'm not an expert either.
I believe in God,
I'm not an expert. Okay, I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy who comes to the park and he has conversations.
Yeah.
My question now is, where did the universe come from?
I have no idea. I don't worry my life with things like
Why not?
that.
Why not? It's a very important question.
Because
Where did you come from and where are you going? You have intellect. You have eyes. You have nose. You have you have a body. You have limbs. Yes. You have lived a good life. Do you not question? You have intellect. Do you not question what is the purpose of life? Where did I come from and where am I going?
I have my own belief like that, but I don't tell other people.
I understand.
I don't understand why you do it. You
No, we
understand?
do it
I'm not
because of God.
criticizing you.
We do it because of God.
But I don't understand. When does God tell you to do this?
Yeah,
God doesn't
we
tell
believe
you
He
to do
did
this.
because our scripture, the Quran, tells us to preach,
And where
to
did
go
the
and
Quran
tell
come
people
from?
about God.
And where did
So,
the Quran come from?
Quran came from God.
A fact.
Yes,
but
a fact.
I said to you, what's the fact about God? I mean, I'm
So
genuinely
this is
want to
why
know.
I'm asking you this
I mean,
question.
I
Where
don't
did
say
we,
God is
where
a
did we
fact
come
to me. I
from?
believe in
If there
God.
is no God, where did we come from? Where did the universe come from? Who made us?
They're all questions. They're not answers.
No, there are answers. I can give you. Can give you evidence to
They're
show you
questions.
that we are finely tuned. We have a purpose. Our solar system
Yes.
is finely tuned.
I've heard
It's
all
very
this, yeah.
sophisticated, right? And it cannot come about by an accident. And if it's not an
I've heard that,
accident,
yeah.
by that extension, there is a designer, a powerful designer, a powerful maker, a powerful sustainer of this system, and we call him God. Okay, because the day and night cannot just come about to give us life. If there is no sun, we would die. And the sun is 93 million miles away, rightly placed for us to have life on this little planet. And we have life, and we have all other sophisticated things around us, all other species, all the colorful fruits and
It's
the trees.
fantastic. It's
Sorry?
fantastic.
No, this is not an accident. This is not an accident. And if it's not an accident,
But
yeah.
it's not. But you understand? You said lovely things.
Yeah.
I can't disagree with some of them.
Brilliant.
But I can't see how you could say that's a fact of God. I believe in God, but I.
You do
can't-
believe in God.
I
So
do.
that's it. So why am I?
But I don't say to
why am I
anybody.
trying to prove God to you?
Listen, I don't say to somebody you must believe God because it's a fact.
No,
Because it's not a
we,
fact.
we say that. It's a fact. God is
not
a
a
fact.
fact.
But you just said you believe in God.
But I don't. I'm not saying it's a fact. I'm asking you what makes
So-
it a
so you
fact.
believe in something
no,
that's
it's
not a-
what comes from it. It's what comes
Look,
from it.
You
Because
said you believe in God.
Yes.
What do you mean by that? You don't
I-
believe God is a fact?
I see, because being a Christian, I obviously have.
So you are a Christian.
Being a Christian, I have a belief in God, and the way I live doesn't. And being a Christian doesn't turn down for me everything I must think and say.
You're a Christian, you said.
Yes.
You're a Christian based upon the Bible.
Yes, but your religion tells yours is worse than not worse than mine because I have a lot of
Okay, but you can
criticism
say
of
that.
my
No problem.
religion.
There's nothing.
I have a religion.
I mean, if you believe our religion is worse than yours, then
No,
you can
I
say that.
certain
No,
things
yeah.
that come from your belief. First
What
of all,
what comes from our belief?
Well, first of all, that Muhammad is the last prophet.
Yes.
What a cheek.
Sorry,
What a
why
bloody
not?
cheek.
Why not?
How is that a fact?
That's a fact because Jesus said it.
No.
Jesus said it, and Prophet
When did
Muhammad
Jesus
said
say it?
He said, "Is this the Prophet coming after me? I have not told you things. He will come and tell you those things.
But
he
he
will
didn't say
glorify me."
Muhammad was.
Sorry,
He didn't say
He didn't say
Muhammad was.
Muhammad's name, but he said something. He said something similar to it. He said
But
he
he
will be
didn't-
a praised one.
But he didn't say. No, what I mean is, what is factual about it?
I'll tell you what.
If you
What
got
is.
off that out of your head, you'll
I
get
don't
a
know how
much
you
better
define
religion.
facts. I don't know how you define facts. What do you mean by fact?
A fact.
You-
That is a leaf,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
You've got shoes on.
Yes. This umbrella. Yes.
Yeah, and if it rains, if there's water coming from the sky, 99, well, nearly possible. There might be other reasons. There might be somebody with a bucket up there. It's raining. Right, I understand. They are facts. But
But
how
God is
you
not a
could
fact?
say- No, it isn't a fact. Of everything in
So
the
God,
world. What is a belief?
okay, wait. I'm trying to understand your beliefs. God is not a fact, meaning God, the existence of God is in question. Is that what you're saying?
No,
Okay, so you do believe God exists,
I believe God because that's the way I was brought up.
but it's not a fact.
Because everything else in the world, I had it.
I'm confused.
No, you
I'm
shouldn't
sincerely
be.
confused.
You shouldn't be.
Yeah. So this
I
is
think
why
it's
you
our
don't. I mean,
upbringing.
if you don't understand your own religion, if you're confused about your own beliefs,
Oh, no,
how can you understand
you
mine?
can't get away with that.
Yeah.
It says I don't understand.
Yeah.
The faith is to believe without doubting whatever God has revealed. That is
Yes.
mine.
So you have to believe that is a fact.
No, it
you have to
says-
believe
listen
God is a
what
fact.
I said.
Yeah.
Believe without doubting. You're allowed to doubt in Christianity.
Okay. We're not
Believe
allowed to
without
doubt. We're not allowed
Precisely.
to doubt. Yeah.
So everything is a fact.
We cannot doubt in God because from that doubt in Christianity and in Christianity, as you said, that people can doubt in Christianity. This is why Christianity is no more. In the West, is gone. It's declined. Churches are empty. Churches are empty. People are leaving Christianity. The whole Australia, Europe,
I know,
America,
I know.
okay, Canada.
It's very
People are
sad.
atheists. People are.
Very
It's not
sad.
sad. It's because people don't believe in the shenanigans Christianity preaches, the Trinity. Okay, people cannot believe in that. People have rationality. That's why Islam is the fastest. Go to any mosque, it is full. Go on Friday, you will see young.
Sad.
Why is that sad?
That's
That's a good
sad.
thing. That's a good thing. People believe in God. They have hope in God. They believe in an entity who's up there taking care of us. In Christianity, people are losing it. They are running away from it. They're becoming atheists. And what they're doing is they are leaving Christianity for atheism, and from atheism they're coming to Islam. Because when they go to atheism, they realize, hold on a second, this simply cannot be an accident. All of this, the universe cannot just pop into existence
So what you're
by
saying is-
a mere chance. So what they do is, how can we make sense of our existence? They find Islam. They find Islam that this is a faith that explains rationally who God is and what He wants from us.
Only
That's the
if you
difference.
accept there's a God. Do you understand?
Yes, and people do come to
Because we
realize
don't
there's a God.
understand This lovely world that
Yeah.
everything can't be an accident. Therefore, there must be a God. That is not necessarily a fact.
No, it is a
It's
fact.
Therefore, there must be
Okay,
this.
this
It
is
must
why
be this.
we use philosophical arguments to show you
Can't be.
how absurd it would be to think that there is no God. Because if you don't believe in a God, and if God is not a fact, then all of us are a product of chance and accidents. And in that case, you will have to explain to me why we are so organized. Why our lives are so organized, why the universe is so organized, why the solar system is so organized, why everything is mathematical. Why don't we have a
agree
Monster
with you.
Inc. word? You know Monster Inc.
Let's
word?
go back to
People
what
with 5 hands and 6 legs and 20 heads. Why we
Just because the world is like this doesn't
no,
mean that God
that's
is
not
a
the
fact.
answer.
That's
That's
a
not the
different
answer.
thing.
That's just basically
you said.
that's just brushing it away. I don't want to know. I don't want to think
said
about
that.
it. Yeah.
You said that.
Nice talking to you. Anyway.
Because you can't, no, just one thing. Because you can't explain all this, there must be something there, therefore that's a
No,
fact.
no. We
It's
make
not God.
we make
That's
systematic
illogical.
systematic arguments to lead up to the point where God becomes a fact. And I can do that with you if you give me a chance. Okay, we can show you why God is a fact. You cannot doubt the existence of God. You can doubt anything else, but not the existence of God, because otherwise this universe doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Your planet Earth, your little planet, your little dot in your galaxy, in your solar system doesn't make sense. There is life on it. Okay, there is so much sophistication on it. This cannot come about. If I told you my mobile phone, okay, is a product of chance, okay, or let's say this chewing gum packet, you found it in the desert and the wind blew and seasons changed, leaves were falling and sand came upon it, and then lo and behold, Vivident Extra. You would not be, you will laugh at me like you are about to
not
laugh at me.
laughing, I'm
Okay.
puzzled.
No.
Honestly, I'm not
Okay.
laughing.
Our
just go back,
our
I must
universe
say,
our
just
universe is
because-
more sophisticated than this device. Our solar
Because
system is
it
more
is.
powerful than this
Of
device.
course it is.
Yeah, and it's been made by human
just
beings.
by that, but just can you guys just pick out and say there's a God because of that?
Okay,
It's
if-
not a fact.
if-
Do you
okay,
understand?
wait,
it's
wait.
a good reasoning,
Okay.
but it's not a fact.
Is this by chance or it is made?
It doesn't matter. That's
Made.
irrelevant.
Okay.
To God.
Do you? If I said human beings are not a fact, I don't believe someone made it. It's not a fact.
Well, you don't believe. You see, you have to bring in the word belief, and belief is a fact.
Okay, let's call it.
Yeah, I know. It
Nice.
is,
What's your name? What's your
seriously.
name? What's your name?
Dennis.
Dennis. Nice talking to you.
Okay.
Sincerely, nice talking
I
to you.
just-
But think about what I said. Our religion, we take it seriously because it is the only rational way that leads to God. Only. When I say only, I'm not being arrogant. I'm not being arrogant.
You should-
I'm not
you
being
are,
arrogant.
because you're telling
Because
me you
all
don't
other
know what I
systems have
know.
been corrupted. Christianity is corrupted.
And you say
Jew-
that Islam is corrupted?
No, show me where it's corrupted. The word we have in the Quran, we believe it came directly from God.
You
We believe that.
again, you see, you believe. It's not a fact. You don't understand what a fact is.
We believe in facts, by the way. For us to believe something, it has to be a fact. Let me
That's
explain
why
that.
it's very
For us
hard to
to-
talk to a Muslim.
No, it's
Because
not.
you believe
It's
a
very
fact, everything's a fact.
Muslims
Why?
were.
I read it in scripture, therefore it must be
Did you
right.
know, Dennis, Muslims ruled the world for over 1,000 years with the best scholars, best intellectuals, the best civilization, the best libraries, the best institutions in the world. The Western masses, unfortunately, are not aware of these things. They have been brainwashed.
They tried
They
to
have been
make it a
brainwashed
Greek, yeah.
into thinking that Muslims, dark clouds, dark people, dark clothes, dark faces. They have no personality, no character. This is how Western masses have been brainwashed. and we are undoing the brainwashing by coming here, by talking to people. That's what we're doing. That's why we are here. Dennis, nice talking to you again.
If I told you, just anyone, if I told you that I think it was about 20 years ago, Spain produced more books than the whole of the Arab world put together, not counting the Quran. Now, I call that an open mind. Our news agent, when I go in, he's always reading the Quran. And I said, you never read the paper. But he says, no, this is all. He doesn't know about the world. That's where facts are. He doesn't want to know. He only wants to know, this is my world.
I'll tell you why
It's
he
a
reads the
very
Quran.
small
Because he
world.
knows the papers are a bunch of lies.
He doesn't.
It's
Never read them.
papers.
Never read them.
Papers. He doesn't need to know when he sees is the Sun
I'm just
newspaper still
saying,
around?
he won't open
Is the Sun newspaper still around? It is still around, yeah. You know, look. Why does he need to read the Sun newspaper when he opens it and there's a naked woman on it?
Why do you,
Okay,
you're out of date. You're
yeah.
out of date. Why not pick another paper? You see, you're always
Is
selective.
the Sun still around? By the
Yeah,
way,
but it doesn't have that page 3 anymore.
it's not.
Tw- 20 years
Sorry,
ago.
yeah, 20 years
Oh,
ago.
you stopped reading it then, did you?
I did.
You stopped and
I
then
did.
stopped.
Yeah. So yeah. No worries. Nice talking to you, Dennis. Okay. It was.